Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks, Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Friday night basketball here inside Spring Hill High School Gymnasium in Spring Hill, Kansas, as we welcome you to our coverage of Bronco basketball here on Spring Hill Sports Live, and it's all presented to you by Strode Orthodontics. Strode Orthodontics specializes in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialists with decades of combined experience with locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Hi, everyone. Alongside my cameraman, Josh Gilliard, I'm Brendan Bolin, filling in for BJ Harris and Caden Carbajo tonight. Best of wishes to them as it's the second round of this matchup between the Lady Broncos and the Lady Wildcats. As last time out, it was all Spring Hill in that matchup, where they put up 21 points in the first quarter versus Louisburg's 3. And Spring Hill carried that momentum into halftime. They were up 31-12. And they won that game 64-33. Isla Herdman with 18, Sydney Busher with 15, and Lizzie Suter with 11. 3 Broncos in double digits that night. And for the Wildcats, they're really going to have to rely on her tonight after another double-digit performance on Tuesday night against the Lady Chieftains. It's going to be Ashlyn Kuhlman with 13, the only lone Wildcat in double figures in that matchup. And going back to Tuesday's game against the Lady Chieftains, it was the Wildcats. They had a nice lead against the Lady Chieftains. They were up at halftime, 17-13, but one of the best guards in 4A, Alyssa Shawnick, had 16 in the fourth quarter, and the Lady Cats fell to the Lady Chieftains in a tough one. It was 42-39 the final, but it was just a rocky second half. And Ashlyn Kuhlman, of course, led that game with 12 points, went 3 of 12 from the field and 4 of 6 from the free throw line. And Louisburg, they currently sit 3 wins ahead of Chanute, who is at the cutoff mark, and they're projected to visit the Lady Cardinals in the first round, led by head coach Brandon Parker. Talented squad over there in Eudora. I'll be there on Monday night. And for the Broncos, they beat Paola 69-37 easily. They led at halftime 32-19, and they had an 11-point run to close that second half. And this Lady Broncos team is hot. They have not lost a game since January 3rd to Eudora. They only lost that game by 4, and they've won 10 straight games up to this, including their 64-33 victory over the Wildcats on the 13th of January. The Lady Broncos sit 3rd in 5A with a home game against Bonner Springs projected. So once you go to early March, they'll probably be hosting the Lady Braves out of Bonner Springs, Kansas. We'll step aside for just a few moments for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll go more in depth on tonight's matchup and starting lineups right here on Spring Hill Sports Live on our simulcast alongside Varsity Sports Live for our listeners in Louisburg.
Overwhelmed? Anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First Auction Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Stupid Go Brawly internet.
Go Brawly allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
Welcome back into our coverage of Spring Hill Sports Live and our simulcast with Varsity Sports Live on our Louisburg listeners. Brendan Bullen back here with you, still into our pregame show presented to you by Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. We'll go into our pregame area matchups, and that is presented. I lost my presenting sponsor, but we're still with our Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show, going into a look at how both of these teams have fared this season. Of course, we'll start with our home side, the 10th ranked Spring Hill Lady Broncos, coming into this matchup with a 12-2 record and 8-1 Frontier League record. So only one loss. That was to the Lady Cardinals, like I mentioned earlier before our last break. And they've had a really nice start. So after that loss to Eudora, they beat Louisburg, Bonner, Tongi, Baldwin, Jeff West. Baldwin once again. That's another tough squad. And then you have Blue Valley Southwest, which that's always been a solid program on the women's side. Just kind of a down year this year for them, and they beat Paola just recently on Friday night. And this will start the last game of a 2-week series before next week they're going to go into 3 games. We'll talk more about that later on. And for our visitors, the Wildcats will need just 1 game next week, and then 1 more game the week after that. They'll have to face Blue Valley Southwest. And I tell you what, for this Lady Wildcats team, besides Coolman, head coach Adrienne Lanes, really, she changed up how this Wildcats team operated. Normally, Skylar Whiting would be in the starting lineup. It'll depend on that later tonight, as they'll be read off here shortly in 1:40 seconds. But when you look at how this team is operated, they started off for winter break. It wasn't their greatest season that they wanted to start off with. And then after the loss to Spring Hill, Adrienne Lane said, why not? We're going to make a quick change. They put Allie Brown in the starting lineup. And since that change, Louisburg has gone 5-5, with 3 of those 5 wins being against conference opponents. So it's been quite a nice change, as Louisburg faithful right behind me, walking past me on the mezzanine, cheering on the Wildcats. It's a nice affair of purple for both these squads, but just one more game between these two. The Broncos' last hurrah against the Wildcats in Frontier League Conference play. As we'll step aside for just a moment as the national anthems and starting lineups are announced. When we come back, it's tip-off for the first half of our doubleheader right here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health, because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Welcome back to the second round of this matchup between the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Broncos here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Brendan Bolin back here with you. And here are tonight's starting lineups for the Wildcats. 5'9" senior Jillian Asher, Ashley Kuhlman, Brugan, Lane, and Brown. And for the Broncos, Meter, Bond, Herman, Busher, and Rodden. And Spring Hill wins the tip, and we're away from Spring Hill High School. Corner three on the way and drilled from Addie Bond. And a nice start for the Lady Broncos. Swung around, Sammy Lane, Brugan down low. Feels a bit of pressure, trying to force it out, and Radin grabs it from behind. Jump ball called. It'll stay on the end with the Louisburg Wildcats. It'll be Sammy Lane to throw it in under the basket. And a significant, important note to make is Sydney Busher, 24 points away from her 1,000th point. So just to be a lookout, 24 is the mark. And a corner three to answer right back is Jillian Asher. So both teams will trade a tray to start off this first half of our doubleheader. Why not back-to-back? No good. It touched the top of the backboard, so it'll be out of bounds. So that was Isla Herman trying to pull the trigger. Just nails the top of the backboard. Asher crosses her way over to the far side of the timeline. Now it's Kuhlman. And this team you're going to have to watch for. They really dominate on the glass. They had 18 points off of second chance baskets against the Lady Chieftains on Tuesday. But just wasn't enough to power their way to another win. Asher, another three on the way. Can't drill that one. 1 of 2 to start off. Rebounded up the floor. Pushed real quickly and right down to Busher, whose second chance won't go. Back to Rodden. Nice little two-pointer inside. And Callie Rodden's got her first basket in the lead up to 2 for the Broncos. Wildcats go in quickly. Kuhlman trying to go baseline, and she's going to walk with it. That was some nice pressure on the end of Sydney Busher, who I know she's going to be shooting for all 24 that she can get tonight. Her family's in town, so not many high school players have reached the feat of 1,000 points in their career. But the athlete that Sydney Busher is, quite impeccable. And a nice tray from Isla Herman. 1 of 2 to start the night. The second three for Spring Hill, and their lead is up to 5. Lane dumps it down for Brugan. Now it's swung around right back to Lane. Go to the left wing with Allie Brown. Now takes it right back out. Trying to call for the offense. Now she'll go baseline. Asher right there in the corner. Shot clock down to 8. Kuhlman down low. Double team. Lane. Deep three. Drills it. Sammy Lane, the second three for the Wildcats. Answering right back. Dump down for Busher. And the journey to 24 continues. That's her first basket of the night. If you remember, Busher was one of the 3 to have a double-digit game against the Wildcats in their last matchup. This is to Asher, now swung. Brown finds Brugan down low. Corner 3 on the way for Kuhlman, off the back iron. Rebounded, nice effort there by Brugan. Lane can't go either. Brugan gets the third rebound and puts it in. And like we talked about, it's the the Wildcats. Very tenacious on the offensive boards, and yet again proving after 3 tries, get a basket. Rodden going to work, denied by Kuhlman. It'll be off of the 6'1" senior. So it'll be a throw-in for the Lady Broncos. 4:22 left to play. 2-point lead for Spring Hill. Down low for Busher. Tries to go to a move, and she's fouled on the way up. And 2 free throws coming up at the charity stripe. And the first foul of the game, they will tag on Ashlyn Kuhlman. Kuhlman not really one to be in foul trouble. And Busher will have 2 free throws coming up. And she drills the first one. Makes them both 2 for 2. 4 points for Busher. Magic number down to 20. Kuhlman working her way down the floor on Busher. She'll drive on Rodden, and it's just off the mark. Rebounded by Meter. Push the floor. Busher finds it down low. Not the right spot. Rodden a 3 on the way. No good. And it's rebounded. Meter can't go, and it's going to be last touched off of, they're going to say Aubrey Meter, so it'll be going the other way with Louisburg, and I think Meter wants an explanation for that. Felt like it was off of Asher. McKenna Losi checking in for the Wildcats, the 5'6" junior. She's had a solid campaign. Been a nice, reliable player off the bench. And next year she'll probably have a nice starting role for her as this Wildcats team continues to grow under head coach Adrienne Lane in her 4th year leading the Wildcats. Allie Brown, a 3 off the back iron. Rebounded by Busher. She'll push the pace in transition. Corner 3 on the way for Herman, and drills it. Isla Herman's second 3. And a timeout for head coach Adrienne Lane. She's seen enough. The Broncos in control to start the first quarter, 15-8. We'll be back here in just 30 seconds right here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
And at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Right back here on Spring Hill Sports Live and our simulcast with Varsity Sports Live. Brendan Bolin back here. And happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. And I know if you love basketball, then this game has been quite the one for you. Broncos in control 15-8. As Isla Herman knocks down her second three of the night to force Lane to call a full timeout. A fresh substitution. This is Adeline Stowe into the game, and foul on the floor as Kuhlman was trying to drive in. This is going to be on Addie Bond. It's her first. And the first foul for the Broncos, so even 1-1 on fouls to start the first quarter. Be Sammy Lane to inbound. Deep throw, bounces right to Kuhlman. Nice little hook shot inside, won't go. Scooped up by Rodden. Deep throw to Busher, and she'll slow the tempo. Meter will pull up inside, no good. Rodden, a nice rebound off the glass and in. Callie Rodden's second basket of the night. And Spring Hill pushing their lead up to 9. Kuhlman finds a lot of space to drive in. Losey kicks up top for Lane. She'll go to the right side. Kick out for Kuhlman, deep three on the way, and drills it. And Ashlyn Kuhlman, one of the leading scorers for the Wildcats, takes it up herself with a tray. Busher's easy basket won't go, but it's rebounded by Rodden. Meter a little too inside. Won't go, and it's scooped up by the Wildcats, who they'll slow the tempo. It'll be Kuhlman across the timetable. Whiting, the fresh substitution of many for the Wildcats. Kuhlman another three, why not? Short of the mark and rebounded by Meter, pushing the pace for Busher. Trying to save it herself, it's still in play. Tipped around, and now there's going to be a fight. On the right corner, jump ball call. It'll stay with the Broncos. Minute and a half left to play. Meter finds Herman, sidestep three, no good. Rebounded by McKenna Losey. Wildcats trying to go quickly. Whiting met with some pressure, and Rodden trying to reach in for the ball as it was being passed to McKenna Losey. Is going to be called for the foul. It's her first and the team's second. Bond picking up a foul not about 30 seconds earlier. Sally Brown will check in for Skylar Whiting, which wasn't really her. It was more Morgan Latham in that lineup, but she recently has come off the bench. Catch and shoot layup inside, no good by Losey. Rodden scoops it up, and she's going to be fouled. Who they're going to call that on? There's plenty of people inside. They're going to call it on Sammy Lane, 5'9" senior. It's her first, the team's second, so even 2-2 on the fouls. Closing in on a minute to play in the first quarter. This is Addie Bond to go across the timetable. Rodden surveys, finds Meter. She'll drive in on low seat, puts it up, no good. Rodden right there to get the rebound, trying to get it to Addie Bond, and it's scooped up by the Wildcats. They're going to try and go quick. They'll slow it down to set up some offense. Catch and shoot, corner three, Allie Brown, no good. That's rebounded by Lane. Coolman drives in herself. That won't go again. Another rebound and 2 shots on the way for McKenna Losey. They'll call this on Aubrey Meter, her first, the team's third. So it'll be McKenna Losey, the 5'6" junior, to go to the line for 2 shots. First one won't go. As Addie Stowe's the check out and Saber Bruggen back into the game. So Louisburg slowly going back to their starting 5. May not see them till the start of the second quarter as Losey gets her first point, goes 1 of 2 at the line. This is Herman. Rodden on the wing, finds Busher down low, goes to work, and just over the basket. And a nice press. And a turnover is going to cost Louisburg 2 points as it's Aubrey Meter. Just right place, right time to scoop it up. Clock down to 15, shot clock is off. This is Bruggen to go to work, faces the double team. Wide open Losey in the lane, no good. And they're going to say last touched off of Bruggen, 5.8 seconds remain. What will the Broncos do? Bounced right to Herman. Across the timetable with 2 seconds. Herman gets a screen, Trey on the way. Can't get the glass to put it in. As Spring Hill puts up 19 points, but the Wildcats have a nice challenge for them. 19-12 as we go to the second quarter right here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet? Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Welcome back here for quarter number 2 on Spring Hill Sports Live. Brendan Bolin back here with you. Alongside Josh Gilliard, my cameraman tonight, filling in for Caden Carbajo, who is with Ryan Helmer in Wellsville, covering the Baldwin Bulldogs. Inbounded to Asher, and away we go here in the second quarter. So on the floor, Asher, Latham, Bruggen, Brown, and it'll be Morgan Latham to collect her first 2 points. After she's freshly subbed in for the first time this game. Whiting also in for the Wildcats. Busher to her left, goes to her right, and 1. And Sydney Busher will have a chance of 1 more at the line. They're going to call this foul on Saber Bruggen. It's her first, and it'll be the first foul of the second quarter on the Lady Cats. Busher drills her free throw. So far, perfect 3 of 3 on the night. 7 points for her. And a quick steal. This is Meter to the baskets. That's her second straight basket off a steal. 4 points for her on the night. Spring Hill's got a nice run to start off the second quarter. This is what you cannot afford to do if you're the Wildcats. Give Spring Hill a nice early run. Kuhlman goes off a screen. Goes for Whiting on the left wing. Let Latham go to work. Now they'll kick it around back to Whiting. trying to find Latham, and it's stolen away by Addie Bond. Spring Hill going quick. This is Meter. Hop steps her way. Can't get it off the glass. It's rebounded by Busher. Goes to work herself. That won't go either. On the floor for it. Who's going to get it? Jump ball. Possession arrow favoring the Broncos. Both these teams really high numbers in offensive rebounds, and it's showing here. Inbound to Busher. Will quickly get this to Bond. Meter open space inside. No good on the jumper. Rebounded is Jillian Asher, and she'll go quick on tempo. This is Bruggen right up against the baseline. Circles back. Fouled on the way up. She's got 2 coming up. They'll tag the foul on Callie Rodden. That is her second. So early foul trouble for Callie Rodden, the 5'9" junior. Bruggen's first free throw is good. Isabel Harris checks into the game, the 5'10" junior. Didn't record any points the last matchup. This is for Meter. Left corner, trying to dump it down, and it's going to sprawl away, and a turnover on the offensive end for the Lady Broncos. They lead by 9. About 2 minutes removed here in the first half. Asher goes off a nice screen from Latham. They're going to call another turnover, so both teams trading turnover, and Elsie Sprague to check in for Aubrey Meter. As Busher will inbound it to Addie Bond. Bond goes to the right corner. Herman from 3. Rims out, rebounded by Addie Bond. Bond's at the top of the key. Dumps down Herman. Nice tuck and roll to the basket. Her first basket of the second quarter. She's got 8. And could be an early Bronco to get to double digits first. Louisburg trying to find an answer, down their largest and 11 tonight. And that was Bruggen that was trapped under the pressure of the Broncos. One of them's going to be tagged with a foul. It's going to be on Elsie Sprague, the 5'6" junior, her first. Excuse me. It's on Addie Bond. It's her second. And the first. The second of the quarter for Spring Hill. Bruggen off the catch and shoot on the inbound. Won't go. Here they come up the floor. Easy 2 inside. Won't go for Elsie Sprague. It's out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Broncos. And Keely Rodden to check into the game for Addie Bond, wearing number 32 instead of number 35 traditionally. Busher gets it over Bruggen and can't get the little hook inside. Coleman will slow it down off the rebound. Goes off the screen, tries to dump it down. It's kicked right back to Asher, who drives. It almost looked like she initially wanted to just feed it right down low to Bruggen. Going to say his last touched off a Lady Bronco inside, so Louisburg to stay with it, Asher to inbound. Asher surveys. Gets it off. Louisburg playing really deep from the line. It's a shot clock reset to 30. This is Asher, goes to her left at the top of the key. Trying to find an offense in motion. Coleman dumps it down, Losi trying to work on Keely Rodden. It's going to be swung right back to Asher, now Lane. Shot clock down to 5. Coleman's got to get it off. It's a three, no good. Tipped around, they're going to say last touched off of, there's two Broncos in there, I believe, is last off of Isabel Harris. So shot clock resetting. And a nice catch and shoot inside for McKenna Losey. But only just a free throw in that first quarter. It's her first actual basket on the night. 3 points for her tonight. Busher going to work. Off the glass and in. Sydney Busher has 9 points. It's the game high for another team. Coleman trying to go baseline, trying to feed it to Bruggen. It'll get to her, but it's going to be a jump ball. She wants to fight off Elsie Sprague for it. Aubrey Meter and Callie Rodden check in. Keely Rodden out of the game. Allie Brown and Addie Stoves, the two to check in for Louisburg. It's inbounded to the corner, now swung for Brown. Finding Losey. Out of Sammy Lane, pull up three. Off the side of the glass, scooped up by Callie Rodden. Herman wanted to drive, forces it back out. Busher, a double team, and she's fouled on the way up. So it'll be Busher's third trip to the line. It's going to be Losey's first foul. Busher, the Washburn volleyball commit. This is the first free throw. One more coming up. And looks like Coach Adrian Lane's going to call a timeout as her team facing themselves down 11, 28-17. 3.5 minutes left to play here in the second quarter on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Busher knocks down the second free throw as she's 4 of 5 at the line to start this first half of the game. Now 10 points for her on the night. And on the end of Louisburg, a fight for it. Jump ball, it's going to go the other way with the Broncos. So it'll be Busher to inbound to Isla Herman. The two-headed monster. Herman only just a junior, so she's got one more year, but her counterpart, Sydney Busher, to go to Topeka, Kansas after this year, and a missed basket for the Broncos. As Coleman will go across half court. Brown being pressured in the corner, dumped down. Losey to go to work and in. Getting the basket over Isla Herman. Kenna Losey's second basket. She's got 4 in the second quarter. Wildcats cutting their lead down to 10, 2.5 minutes to play. Herman, that's a 2. Short of the mark, Rodden gets it in. Busher's gonna try and drive baseline, gets through the crease of the defense. And Busher's got 8 points in this second quarter. And she's got 12, halfway there. Kuhlman gets her own rebound. Lane a 2 inside, that won't go either. Kuhlman yet another board. Losey to go and work again. This time they'll kick it out. Gets it yet again. Trying to go through to the paint, and it's going to be mishandled down low. He stows to check out of the game. And also substitutions for Spring Hill. 31-19 the score, closing in on a minute and a half left to play in the half. Rodden. Simple handoff. Now this is Bond driving in from the corner. No good. Lucy had the positioning on Busher, and she'll collect the rebound. Spring Hill not afraid to put pressure. Down low, skipped over, corner three on the way for Allie Brown, who knocks it down. And Allie Brown's first points of the game off of corner three. Lead is only down to 9. Herman, a three to answer right back off the front of the iron, and all Lucy will do is watch it roll out of bounds. Saberbruggen checks in for McKenna Lucy. Finishes her tenure in the first half. Kuhlman to go across the timeline with a minute left. Swung to the corner and trying to skip it right back is Busher. Leaping up to just poke it away. It'll stay with the Wildcats. Kuhlman surveys. Brown pops up, dumps it down for Morgan Latham, who puts it in. 4 points. All in the paint. Trying to drive in. Busher loses control, now gets it back. Step back two inside, just over the mark. Rodden collects it, spins her way, no good. And it's going to be tipped last off of, I believe they'll say it was off of Kuhlman. 30 seconds remain. Busher gives it up to Herman. From the elbow, no good. It's picked up by Allie Brown. Shot clock is off, 20 seconds remain. Kuhlman drives up, pull up two in transition, drills it. Ashley Kuhlman's got 5 in the game. Meter drives in, no good. Rodden scoops the rebound up, and she's fouled on the way up. 2 at the line coming up for Callie Rodden. They're going to give the foul to Bruggen. It's her second. 3rd foul on the Wildcats in this quarter. Rodden can't make her first free throw. She'll have one more try. Off the back of the iron, rebounded by Kuhlman, but Busher just a bit too quick on the reflexes there. She'll end up pushing Kuhlman. So Busher picking up her first foul. And a deep heave, almost. Drilled right to the basket off the glass. As the Wildcats clawed their way back in a little bit, but still down 5 as we go to halftime, 31-26. We'll be right back for our halftime show as we break down the first half and more. Insight to the boys' game right here on our simulcast on Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Welcome back to your coverage of Bronco basketball here on Spring Hill Sports Live and Louisburg Sports Live. Our viewers and listeners on Varsity Sports Live, that channel, home to a good amount of our teams. And now it's time for our halftime show. And our halftime show is always presented to you by Michael Gran of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. Brendan Bolin back here with you on the call. Josh Gilliard behind the camera. Break down these first half numbers for you. We'll start with our visitors from Louisburg, the Lady Wildcats. Leading the way, it's a tie between Ashlyn Kuhlman and McKenna Losey. 5 points for them each. And Losey, 1 of 2 at the line tonight. And followed by in points, Morgan Latham with 4. Both of those points came in the second quarter for her. And then all 3 points also sprinkled in from Jillian Asher, Sabra Brugan, Sammy Lane, and Allie Brown. Which all those points, but the points of Saber Brugan have come from beyond the arc. Kuhlman adding 1 as well. So ideally about 4 to 5 made threes for the Wildcats in that first half. Now we go to our home opponents, the Broncos. Leading the way, Sydney Busher, halfway to 1,000 points. Has 12 on the night so far, with 8 of those points being in the second quarter. And trailing behind is Isla Herman at 8 points. 4 points from Aubrey Meter and Callie Rodden, and 3 points from Addie Bond. And both these teams really good on the offensive glass. And second chance points, definitely those numbers are high as well. As both teams are playing fast, playing aggressive, and the Wildcats trying to even the series to get themselves a better position in the 4A playoffs. When we come back, we'll get a look into our boys matchup and preview what's to come in the second half. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Option Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live as we get set for second half action here from Spring Hill High School in Spring Hill, Kansas. Bridget Bolin back here with you. Josh Gilliard behind the camera. As it looks to be an exciting second half answer for the Wildcats, who are only down 5. If you remember, as a very large deficit in that first half. Last time these two teams played on the 13th of January. It was the first game back from winter break. If you remember, we had that massive snowstorm that came through and piled on about 12 to 15 inches depending on where you were at. So both teams a little shaky on a transition. Both teams, as you see again, another bobble. A lot of bobbling to start off. Herman's 3 won't go. Rebounded and answered back by Aubrey Meter, who had 4. Gets the first points of the second half for either team. Gets her total up to 6 on the night. Coleman trying to go to the corner. So it'll be swung right back to Sammy Lane. Brugan will go to work on Roddy. Can't get it off the glass. It'll be Addie Bond to rebound and push the tempo. Herman inside, backs it out. Easy 2 inside for Aubrey Meter. 2 straight baskets, a 4-0 run to start the second half for the Broncos. Kuhlman gets across the timetable. Busher to her right. Corner 3 on the way. Kuhlman can't answer back. Broncos will quickly push. It's Herman trying to get it to Busher, and it's off her knee, turned over. Asher going across the near side. Losey. Nice little hook shot inside. Putting the Wildcats on the board in the second half. Busher surveys now. Off the catch and go, and Busher. Her first 2 points of the second half. She's up to 14. The magic number is 10 for the 5'9" senior. This is Losey on the left wing. Thought about driving. Lane goes back up top for Asher. Now swung on. Another 3 on the way, and Kuhlman's 1 of 2 to start the second half for the Wildcats from Trey. And a timeout called by Coach Adrian Lane, knowing that her team's still managing to maintain a nice distance. She's got to tell her team to just stay in this one and take a better selection of shots. 37-31. We'll step aside for just a few seconds right here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, and we want to thank our viewers from Louisburg Sports Live or the Varsity Sports Live channel for tuning in to tonight's coverage of Frontier League basketball. The last time the Wildcats and Broncos will face in a Frontier League matchup as Isla Herman quick to answer out of the timeout. She's now the second Bronco to reach double figures tonight. And a foul going up the floor. It's going to be on Busher. It'll be her second. So not in too terrible of foul trouble as Coach Husa in her third year, 41-16 record. They've lost 7 games the last 2 years, but with the way this team's been performing, I don't think they're going to amount to 7 losses. They could even settle for less than 5. Just a phenomenal group and job Coach Hoos has done for this program. Pull up 2 inside, no good for Addie Bond. And a nice job by Brugan to race over and collect the rebound. Skipped up the floor for Whiting. A nice find from Losey to Brugan, who's going to have to earn him at the stripe as she's fouled on the shot. It's going to be on Aubrey Meter. That's her second and the second foul of the quarter for the Broncos. Brugan will go back to the line for the second time, 1 of 2 in that first half. Second one on the way. Nothing but net there. Meters across the timeline. Hands it off for Herman. Call for a screen from Rodden. Goes to the corner. Now it's back for Meter. Sorry, that was Bond, and it's to Meter. Called a 3-second violation on the Broncos. Wildcats have a chance. Only down 6. Whiting hangs onto it. Losey swings it. Kuhlman, another try. Off the top of the backboard. And out of bounds. It's to be flipped the other way to Spring Hill. Closing in on the halfway mark of the third quarter. Spring Hill's led as large as 11. Have just a few small runs to start the quarters, but can't really find their groove to finish off. And foul on the floor for a push, as Herman's a little slow to get up on the left wing. Solosy will pick up her second foul. Allie Brown checks in for Sammy Lane, and Morgan Latham checks in for McKenna Losey after picking up foul number 2. Bond inbound, and right to work goes Sydney Busher, who pumps her fist knowing that she's still on track for 24. Magic number down to 10. Can shrink it to single digits with 2 free throws. Still called a foul on Skylar Whiting, her first. Busher makes the first one. And short of the mark off the front of the iron. So 1 for 2 at the line for Sydney Busher, magic number to 9. Thank you to Athletic Director Clay Frigon for that stat. Last touched off a Bronco. It'll stay with the Wildcats on the inbound, Allie Brown. Brown, the 5'11" senior guard, has done a phenomenal job providing some points if necessary. Kuhlman, her second 3 of the second half. She's got 3 on the night. Make it 11 points, the first Wildcat to get into double figures. Rodden trying to go to work, no foul, but it's off the Wildcats underneath, so the Broncos will have an inbound play as Jillian Asher to check in for Skylar Whiting. Asher only 3 points in this game so far. Meter surveys, Herman. And they're going to call a foul on the shot on Ashlyn Kuhlman. It's her second. And the third foul of the third quarter. Isla Herman to the line for the first time tonight. She knocks down her first one. She became the second Bronco to get in double figures tonight with her 2 points. And she'll add 2 more, going and even 2 at 2 at the line. Total up to 12. .320 left to play in the third quarter. Asher crossing up Meter. She gets it across the timeline to Brown, trying to dump it down for Latham, and it's going to be turned over. Bond to slow it. Meter hop steps her way in. Kuhlman, the nice pressure inside. She's going to face a trap. Gets it across to Asher, who will dribble it up. Gets it right back to Kuhlman. Now it's back for Asher. Quick play inside from the free throw line. No good for Latham. It'll be Busher to scoop it up, and she's going to dribble it across the floor herself. Up for Bond. Rodden to go to work on Bruggen. Won't go. I'm going to say last touched off of Aubrey Meter. So the Wildcats will go back to the offensive side of the floor. Wildcats finally make it across half court. And Bruggen trying to get a nice pass to Brown, but I don't think she was ready necessarily, so Broncos will get the ball right back. So when we cross 2:15 to play in the third quarter. Broncos a 6-point lead still. Herman, an easy pull-up two inside. That's 6 points for her in the third quarter. Broncos extending it to 8. They've had a largest of 11 tonight. Not made it past any farther. Brown answering right back off a floater. Using the glass to get that one. That's Brown's first basket of the second half. She's got 5 in the game. 44-38 the score. Herman dumps it down for Busher. Goes to work on Latham. Easy, nice moves inside, no good. And Busher actually is going to earn 2 free throws at the line. Going to call it on Bruggen. That's Bruggen's third, so now Bruggen getting a little warmer on foul trouble. Busher makes the first one. Number is down to 8. Busher's got 16. 17 for Sydney Busher. Tipped around, Busher beats Coleman to it. Jump ball is called. But the Broncos had possession in time for Coach Husa to call a 30-second timeout. So the Broncos will actually retain possession. As they said, Busher had possession of the basketball, beating Coleman to it. 30-second timeout from Coach Husa. 46-38. Minute 25 left to play here in the third quarter. We'll be back after a word from Prime Accounting.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Bronco basketball on the inbound from the sideline. Minute 25 left to play in the third quarter. Rodden trying to dump it down for Busher, but just over her head, but it's going to be off of Morgan Latham. Spring Hill retaining possession. Dumps it down for Busher. Goes past Latham. Puts it up and one. 19 for Sydney Busher. And she can make it 20 if she gets the and one opportunity. It's the second time she's had an and one opportunity tonight. Drills the free throw. 20 for Sydney Busher in this game. Losi goes across the floor for Asher. Latham trying to go to work, no good. Rebounded by Busher, skipped up the floor. Vermeter and one. Back-to-back and one opportunities for the Broncos. First Sydney Busher and now Aubrey Meter, who has 6 in this first half. It's going to be a foul on Sammy Lane. It's the second for her. As Lane just checked in. So another substitution in. And one opportunity to no good. Wildcats will come up with it. Skip to Lane. 45 seconds to play. Shot clock down to 20. Brown a 3. Drills it. Allie Brown, it's her second main 3 of the night. She's got 8 points for the Wildcats. Skipped around Herman, dumps it down for Busher. And they're going to call a travel. So Busher had an easy lane there. He just took an extra step with the pivot. And pickpocketed there. Busher wants the points, but lets Addie Bond take it. It's her first basket of the third quarter. And the Broncos are on a roll. Busher's going to be called for a foul, and she's even like, how? It's Busher's third, but they're going to keep her on the floor regardless. Allie Brown to inbound. Gets it to Lane. Broncos going full court pressure. Asher's met up by Bond. Asher finally gets it across. Lane, pull up three. Good for Sammy Lane. It's her second three, and all 6 points have come off of three-pointers. And that's how we'll end the third quarter. Broncos a 9-point lead as the offense catches fire in the third quarter. We've got 8 more minutes, folks. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Busher gives it to Herman. She'll go to work inside, and a nice basket from Isla Herman. She had 6 in that last quarter. And gets a 2 to start off the first quarter for both teams. The fourth quarter, excuse me. Louisburg's caught fire from range recently. No foul called as Brugan was going up with it. Busher collects the board. And the Louisburg faithful, who is here in quite a large number tonight, a little bit displeased. Back-to-back baskets, nevertheless, for Isla Herman. And she's also closing in on the 20 mark. Coleman gets it to Lane. Skipped right back to Coleman, right corner. Lane trying to dump it down, gets it to Meter. Meter wants to go herself, no good. Addie Bond the rebound, pokes it to Busher. Goes to the corner for Herman. Just over the mark. Allie Brown fights off Callie Radin for the rebound. It'll be Coleman the one to take it across the timetable and transition. Slower tempo from the Wildcats. And that's all they needed as Sabra Brugan only had a free throw in the last quarter. Gets a bucket here. Louisburg only down by 9. Busher fakes, drives, gets the basket. And she's just a 2-pointer away from 1,000. (59-46). Busher, an incredible 22 performance tonight with their family in town, knowing she's closing in on the record. Latham shot no good. Busher to collect the rebound. This is to Herman in the corner. Trying to drive in herself, faces a lot of pressure, and they're going to say she was out of bounds, or sorry, that was Rodden. Was also on the ground. Asher, Whiting, Losi, and Stows. check in, so the Wildcats getting a almost fresh new look, but meanwhile also adding a bit of height as well in that lineup. Full court pressure's on. Losi just beats Herman, and they're going to get the treble they wanted on McKenna Losi. Inbound play under the basket for the Broncos ensuing, and I imagine it's going to be a play set up for Busher. They get it to her. Short of the rim, rebound Rodden. Fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up for Callie Rodden. They'll call it on Addie Stowe. It's her first. The first foul for the 6'2 senior in Adeline Stowe. Rodden misses the first free throw. 5.5 minutes to play. A 13-point lead for the Broncos. Make it now 14 with the free throw from Callie Rodden. It's her first made basket of the second half. Louisburg facing the trap and the full court pressure. Dumps it down low. Losi open. Immediately ran up on Kuhlman, a 3. Off the front of the iron. Losi collects it. Asher inside 2. No good either. Rebounded by Meter. And Meter's going to slow the tempo. Meter to set up the offense. It's Herman. To Busher. Goes to work on Losi. Goes up. And it rims out. But it's off of Stone's trying to collect the inbound. So it's going to be out of the basket for the Broncos. Bond the inbound. This is Meter. Spins. Nice drive and finish over Jillian Asher. Her first basket of the fourth quarter. Kuhlman gets it over to Asher. Now it's back to Kuhlman. Whiting dumps it down for Losi. And they're going to call a foul on the shot for Isla Herman, excuse me. Isla Herman's first foul of the game, the first in the fourth quarter for the Broncos. Losi to shoot 2. Banks in the first one. Losi already 1 of 2 at the line, now 2 of 3. Broncos slowly starting to pull away here in the fourth quarter. Wildcats have work to do, but Losi limiting the damage. Makes both their free throws. Addie Bond to push it up the floor. Gets it to Busher. Fakes the give and go. Finds Meter. Now Bond. Goes off the screen. Deep shot. No good. Busher the rebound. Fights forward and gets it. It's 1,000 for Sydney Busher. A huge milestone in her career. And Kuhlman's going to silence the noise with a 3 of her own. Herman goes to work off the glass and in. Now both teams trading blows here. I believe that's going to probably be, I wouldn't say intentional, as Meter was just trying to get a pickpocket of Kuhlman. It's Meter's third foul. Asher trying to go to work herself as it poked away. And to stay off the hands of Addie Bond. Ashlyn Kuhlman to inbound. Gets it off the inbound as she got it to Losi. Asher goes to the right wing. Kuhlman catch and shoot 3. Drills it again. Another 3 for Ashlyn Kuhlman. Trying to claw their way back. Down 12 and 3 minutes to play. Herman jump stops. 2 inside, no good. Meter the rebound, and she's fouled hard underneath. 2 free throws coming up. That's going to be Kuhlman's third foul. Second on the Lady Cats in the fourth quarter. There's the first free throw from Meter. Off the back iron, no good. Louisburg will check in 4 of Lane, Brugan, Latham, and Brown. Asher, Whiting, Stows, and Losi all onto the bench. For Louisburg, one more coming up. Off the back iron, bounces around, no good. Busher, 2 more, 1,002 for Sydney Busher. It'll be Kuhlman to take it across the timetable. Easy lane for her, no problem at all. And Ashlyn Kuhlman, 8 points for her. Just in this quarter alone. She has 14 in the second half. Busher. Herman, a nice run. And an easy layup for Isla Herman, 8 points. Matching her halftime total alone in this second half. Coleman gives it to Lane. Back up top for Allie Brown. She'll go to the right corner. Trapped initially by Bond. Dumps it down, Latham. Going to work on Rodden. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Isla Herman. Fake 2 inside, now she'll pull up and fire. No good from Meter. Rebounded by Latham. Coleman to go across. Louisburg just needs a basket here to keep themselves within reach. Latham can't do it, gets her own rebound and puts the basket in. Morgan Latham's first basket of the second half. Just a 12-point deficit separating these two teams. Had plenty of room, Busher did. And an offensive foul for the screen is going to be called on Aubrey Meter. That's her 4th, and I imagine that Meter is going to be out of this game. And no, they're going to check out Callie Rodden. Instead, it's Isabel Harris, the 5'10 junior, who is scoreless but's made plenty of impact in this game. Coleman to Lane. Now Brown goes to the left baseline, trying to feed it into Latham, and picked up by Herman. She'll go quick in transition. Herman's shot denied, dumps it down for Meter. That won't go, gets her own rebound. Finds space. And the third try is a charm for Aubrey Meter. 4 points in the fourth quarter. Kuhlman, pull up 2 inside off the mark. Meter the rebound. 35 seconds. About 2 seconds separating shot and game clock. Timeout called for Coach Husa, as Sydney Busher is going to be recognized for reaching the historic 1,000 mark, plus 2 more on that basket. We'll step aside. 30.2 seconds. The Broncos definitely in control of this one. Back after a word from Gherkin Rental.
20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. And a steal from the Wildcats. And they're not done. They want to try and get more points on the board. Nice find. Kuhlman to Latham. Count the bucket. And she's got one more at the line coming up. It's Isabel Harris's first foul on the 5'10 junior. Morgan Latham to complete the and one play. Off the back iron. And rebounded by Busher, who gets it to Addie Bond. A phenomenal day. 1,000 career points for Sydney Busher and a 12-point win for the Broncos as they sweep the Wildcats 72-60 right here at home in front of the home fans. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll bring you our post-game show and more to look into the boys' game right here on Spring Hill Sports Live. The Lady Broncos take this one 72-60.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond.
We're going to cut it right back here as Sydney Busher is going to be recognized for her 1,000th career point. A milestone that not a lot of athletes can accomplish. But Busher, being a phenomenal athlete in her own right, the Washburn volleyball commits, dominating the volleyball court. Busher, phenomenal basketball athlete in her own right, and now in her last couple games in a Bronco uniform, in front of the home crowd, 1,000 career points for the 5'9" senior. Congratulations, Sydney Busher, from all of us here at Spring Hill Sports Live and Varsity Sports Live. Now, back to our commercial break right here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist in every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top of the line commercial printing equipment and American made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet. Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
You're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life. The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com. Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, now time for our post-game show presented to you by Team Young Realty. Let Team Young get it done for you the next time you're looking to buy or sell your home. Give them a call at 913-386-4488 for your free, no obligation offer. Brendan Bolin back here with you to break it down, the numbers and more, starting out with our visitors from Louisburg. Leading the way for the Wildcats, none other than Ashlyn Kuhlman. 19 points for her on the night. She had 14 of those, all in the second half. Funny enough for Kuhlman, 5 made threes in that game alone. So 15 of the 19 points off her three balls. So a nice stats for Ashlyn Kuhlman. Another impressive game for her in double figures. And also helping the way, Allie Brown with 8 points, along with Morgan Latham with 8 points as well. McKenna Losey second in scoring for the Lady Cats, 9 points. 6 points for Saber Brugan and Sammy Lane, and then a 3 from Jillian Asher. That's all the stats for the Lady Wildcats. And going to the Broncos, I mean, our player of the game, the most noticeable, easy, Sydney Busher, 26 points, which hurt 1,002 points in counting for the 5'9" senior. Congratulations again to Sydney Busher. A phenomenal night I mean, you have your family in town. You have only 24 points to accomplish the feat, and I think in the look in her eyes from game one on, or this from tip-off on, it was kind of a mission for her to get to that mark, and she did just that tonight. And also the other counterpart of Isla Herman, another 20-point scorer, 22 for Isla Herman, 8 points in the fourth quarter for Isla Herman, and then another impressive performance from Aubrey Meter, 14 points, so another 3 Broncos in double digits. The second time this season the Broncos have had a double-digit scorers of 3 against the Wildcats, and then adding on 5 points from Addie Bond and Callie Rodden, as that'll round out the scoring for game one of our doubleheader. The Broncos improving to 13-2 on the season, 9-1 in Frontier League play, and for the Lady Wildcats, 5-12 on the season and 3-6 in Frontier League play. We'll step aside for a couple minutes, and when we come back, we'll preview the second game of our doubleheader right here on Spring Hill Sports Live. The Lady Broncos take game number 1.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Welcome back to Spring Hill Sports Live. Josh Gilliard behind the camera. Myself, Brendan Bolin, on the call. Our coverage of Bronco basketball is presented to you by Strode Orthodontics. Strode Orthodontics specializes in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialist with decades of combined experience. With locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park, learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. And before I go into our pregame show presented to you by Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning, I want to send our heartfelt thoughts and prayers to the people in Philadelphia. Another Super Bowl parade that just happened, and praying for the families of the two people who were deceased in that parade. So my thoughts and prayers are with the city of Philadelphia. But more on that. But yeah, thoughts and prayers are with the city of Philadelphia and the families of those who lost their loved ones in that Super Bowl parade and rally. And now we go into our pregame show presented to you by Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. And so, big news out of Louisburg. Playing tonight for the Wildcats back in his hometown where he grew up. And you can't really see him in the shot, but warming up from the free throw line is Will Good, the 6'10" senior. And yes, I'm not lying, he is in fact 6'10". The 6'10" senior making his Louisburg debut tonight against the Broncos in what's going to be a crucial game, as the Wildcats are currently sitting a game behind Tonganoxie, where they fell to the Chieftains in that one, getting that score for you, 55-48, and they were up at halftime, 26-25. But again, Gavin Losey, who had a phenomenal double-double game with 13 points and 16 rebounds on 6 of 9 shooting and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He is not going to play today. He is sick, like mostly everybody here in America with allergy season. So no Gavin Losey tonight. And another notable news for the Wildcats, Luke Schultz, the 6'2" senior, is a game-time decision. He just went through warm-ups. They go back in the locker room. So depending on how he feels, and up to Coach Dole in his first year leading the Wildcats, it's up to him on the status of if he is going to play tonight or not. But Will Good is going to be in a Wildcat uniform, transferring from the New Hampton Preparatory School in New Hampton, New Hampshire, as he currently sits with 15 Division I offers. So the big story in tonight's game. But also we go to our home side of the Broncos, 8-6, 5-3 in Frontier League play. They pulled off a nail-biter in Paola, 76-73. And that was their first win after dropping the last 3 games. But those games were definitely tough ones that they were going to have to play a much higher competition in Blue Valley Southwest, which their team's always been solid year in and year out with the amount of athletes they're able to produce in that school. Mill Valley High School even. You've seen a lot of Mill Valley stuff in the news. I mean, that team is absolutely loaded and absolutely phenomenal in their own right. And then, of course, 6A powerhouse Gardner Edgerton. So those 3 games they lost, but they've been really fine in conference play, 5-3. The boys side in Frontier League play, there's only one front runner as we check out the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association boys rankings. So we go to 4A. Ottawa running away with number 1, 15-0 on the season. I mean, with Coach McCullough, I mean, phenomenal. I mean, the senior leadership he has and everybody there. Phenomenal job by Coach McCullough out there, number 1, and Ottawa. And also some other names. Baldwin sitting at number 5. As those are the only 2 Frontier League schools to sit in the rankings. Going to 5A, Topeka Highland Park tops at number 1. Of course, they have the 3-star Austin PA commits. Piper sitting at number 2. They were in the state championship game last year. Bonner Springs at number 5, led by first-year head coach Gruber. Phenomenal job he's done in his first year. Emporia, familiar opponents. Shawnee Heights at number 8, and Topeka Seaman at number 7. Piper number 2. So those 3 schools you will see in the UKC next year. And for 6A, Mill Valley at number 4. So Mill Valley, the only team they played that was ranked in the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association rankings. That was as of February 11th. The next rankings will be out on the 18th of February. As both teams will go to the huddle as the Broncos trying to get 2 straight against another conference opponent, as the Wildcats need this game to stay alive, to have some postseason hope. We'll step aside for a few minutes as the national anthem and starting lineups will be announced. And when we come back, it's tip-off and game number 2 of our doubleheader here in Spring Hill. We'll have a word from our sponsor first up, the Spring Hill Recreation Commission.
My experience at Strode Orthodontics was amazing. Like most people who had their first round of braces, I forgot to wear my retainer and so therefore had crooked teeth. I got engaged this year. I wanted straight teeth for my wedding, and so Dr. Strode was able to give me Invisalign, and now I have the straight smile that I've always wanted. We're gonna get such a welcoming experience here. The day of my wedding, I'm not going to be scared to take pictures. Now I can finally be confident with my smile on that big day.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet? Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show-ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free, no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Struggling at school? Feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live as we get you our starters for this one. First, for our visitors from Louisburg, Derek Frederick, Miles Vos, Ethan Cush, Parker Stanfield, and Luke Schultz is healthy and going to play in this matchup. The Wildcats win the tip, and we're underway from Spring Hill High School. Vos to the corner. Frederick, a three on the way. No good off the front iron. Tipped and won by Miller. He's going to go to the basket quickly. No good on the basket. Rebounded and won. Count the bucket for Jackson Bruce. It's going to be on Parker Stanfield. It's his first on the 6'2 junior. Jackson Bruce have a chance to complete the and one play. Off the back iron and no good. Foul called for a push. It'll stay with the Broncos. It's going to be on Luke Schultz, the 6'2 senior. It's his first. And as we're trying to get going, yet another. It's going to be on the Broncos that time, so Louisburg will have a chance to go down the floor. Spring Hill bringing the full court pressure. Vos skips it across the floor to Schultz. Back for Derek Frederick. It's been phenomenal this season. Kind of got into the starting lineup a little bit later on in the season, but has really embraced his role. Stanfield. Now for Schultz. Swung around to Miles Vos. He's going to drive in. Kick out, corner three on the way. Schultz drills it at the buzzer. And the first basket for the Wildcats coming from Luke Schultz. To do it all, he can score from the interior. He can score from three-point range like you mentioned there. And the Wildcats getting the lead to start off. And on the floor for the Broncos, Ryan Jackson, Jackson Bruce, Jordan Miller, Martin Fregon. And a three on the way, no good from Evan Brown to round out the starting five. Cush skips it over. Schultz trying to get some separation. He'll go to the top of the key, hand it out for Miles Vos to reset. Corner three on the way. Cush can't go back-to-back on threes. Rebounded by the Broncos. Bruce going quick to work. It won't rim in, but he's going to have two shots at the line coming up, as they'll tag this foul on Parker Stanfield. It's already two quick fouls on Parker Stanfield. And in comes Will Good, as the Louisburg faithful letting them know he's going to be coming into this game. Will Good standing at 6'10". And oh no, yeah, Coach Dahl's gonna call it. So the rule is for Keisha, you have to wear the same color undergarment as you would the jersey. So you have to wear a purple undershirt like Frederick, Stanfield, Vos are doing with the purple jersey, but since Good was wearing a black undershirt, he's got to take care of that, and he'll have to come back in momentarily. Wildcats will go up the floor. Pull up two inside for Schultz. No good. Rebounded by Fregon. Bruce driving in. Kick out. Three on the way. Fregon. Short of the mark, but it's saved by Jackson. And a foul on the floor as Vos trying to dive for it. Gets smacked in the face. And now Will Good's going to check into the game for Parker Stanfield. So Will Good is going to have a huge size advantage on Fregon. They'll have to work into the offense here. Vos will dump it down for him. A lot of pressure underneath. He's already double teamed. And Vos is going to have to kick it out. This is Schultz. Now Good. Back for Vos. Vos is going to drive in himself. Spinning, fadeaway 2 inside, no good. Rebounded by quarterback 1 himself, Jordan Miller. Pushed up the floor, Evan Brown. Trying to work, Bruce can't get it off the give and go. Brown gets it right back to Bruce, driving baseline. This is Jackson now. Trying to get it up top, 15 on the shot clock for the Broncos. Wildcats playing tightly contested defense. Bruce spins, drives his way over. Cush gets the basket. Jackson Bruce is on a tear. All 6 points have come from the 6'3" sophomore. And this is the Louisburg team now that's going to have to get used to the height of Will Good, being a phenomenal player in his own right. And got a couple people man-marking him to make sure he doesn't cause any damage on the interior. Good up top, fakes a 3. Thinks about driving in, step back 2 inside, short of the mark. Schultz the rebound, and the putback basket for Luke Schultz. All 5 of the Louisburg points have come from Luke Schultz, so each team starting off this game with just one lone scorer. Peyton McAvoy checking in, and Brooks Byer also into the game for the Broncos. This is Bruce. Jackson kicks it out, corner 3, free gone. Off the rim, no good, 0-2 to start from the 3-point range for a free gone. Schultz trying to drive. Sorry, that was Cush. Kick out Frederick. Floater no good. Will Good using his size to get the rebound. Still fighting underneath. Goes up with it. He's going to be fouled. And 2 shots coming up at the line for Will Good. It's going to be Brooks Byers' first foul. And Will Good makes his first basket as a Wildcat. Owen Marsh checking into the game for the Wildcats. Marsh had 3 points last time. Good. Nothing but net on that second shot, so 1 of 2 at the line for Will Good. It's be an inbound play to Jackson Bruce. We're tied at 6 apiece. A little over halfway played in this first quarter. 3 on the way, no good. Will Good gets the rebound, fighting off Brooks Byer. Supposed to go off the floor quick. Frederick has enough space, offers it to Cush. Drives in with his left, puts up the shot, and it's in. Ethan Cush's first basket of the evening as the Wildcats in front 8-6. Bruce can't get the layup to go, had enough space to drive in. So Will Good's going to collect the board, and here come the Wildcats. Good, fakes the 3, gets past Byer, trying to drive in. Foul on a reach. And let's see who they tack on the foul. It's going to be on Brooks Byer. It's his second already. The third team foul. Jackson and Byer checking out into the game is Hudson Gaw. And I believe Jordan Miller is the other one who checked into the game as well. Both surveys. It's to Good. Trying to get some separation. Loses his dribble, and it's picked up by Jackson Bruce. Drives in on Vos and evens it at 8. Jackson Bruce, all 8 points have come from him. Vos skips it across the floor for Frederick. Down to the corner for Marsh. Vos gets it right back. Skips right to Frederick. 3 on the way in the corner and drills it. Derek Frederick only had 8 last time out against the Chieftains. His first 3. Foul on the floor. It's going to be a blocking foul We're going to call a foul on Schultz. It's his second. And Billy Vos, the cousin of Miles Vos, checking into the game for Luke Schultz. Jackson Bruce to inbound. It goes deep for Freegon. Nice ball movement by the Broncos. Miller drives in. Freegon going baseline. Kicks it right back out to Bruce. A lot of pressure on the sophomore. Miller has it up top. Frederick pokes it away. Shot clock down to 10. Miller drives it himself. Can't get the layup to go. That's just tough, tenacious defense by the Wildcats. Vos sees an opening. Feels the pressure. It's going to have to be skipped around. Marsh pull up 2 inside. Gets it. Owen Marsh's first basket of the evening. The Broncos trailing by 5. Broncos trying to answer back here. Louisburg's been feeling themselves offensively. Freegon going baseline. Gets the basket over Billy Vos. And Freegon his first basket of the evening. And finally a basket to try and slow down the Wildcats. Less than 40 seconds to play. Vos a 3 on the way, over the mark. And an offensive foul on Billy Vos. Or no, they're going to call this on Will Good. It's his first. And that's the 5th foul. So we're going to be shooting 2 as Broncos get inside the bonus. It's going to be Martin Freegon. Free will check the table to make sure.
And line 22, Martin Freegon.
Martin Freegon knocks down the first one. 50% free throw shooter this season. Two for 2 at the line for Martin Freegon. First player not named Jackson Bruce to get points on the board. Will Good has to go up high to catch it. Floater won't go. Broncos will go the other way. 20 seconds, shot clock off. This is Bruce. 10 seconds. He'll go to work on Marsh here. Goes to his right. Spinning. Dumps it corner. Freegon for 3. No good. And it's been a tightly contested first quarter. But the Wildcats have a 1-point lead over the Broncos as we go to quarter number 2.
Claire Strode. I'm the owner and orthodontist here at Strode Orthodontics. You may run into me out at the soccer fields or out on the baseball diamonds. The things that I love most about orthodontics are when patients tell me how much they enjoy their smile and how much more confidence they have after having their treatment. We love serving the families and people here in South Johnson County and also surrounding areas. And I look forward to serving you and your family.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet. Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
Getting set for quarter number 2 here inside the Spring Hill High School Gymnasium. Brendan Boland back here with you on the call. Filling in for BJ Harris tonight. Which I know he's watching this broadcast, so hello to the boss man himself, BJ Harris, as He's watching quite a great game by the start of it. 13-12 to start the second quarter. And both these teams, it means something more. For the Broncos, just trying to keep themselves a home playoff game in the 5A bracket. And for the Wildcats, they're on the outside looking in, trailing by a game. They don't have the tiebreaker against Tonganoxie after evening the series at 1-1, but by point differential. That's how they don't have the tiebreaker. So the Wildcats just needing a win to keep themselves in the race. They don't want to be one of the two teams to not continue their season in the postseason. Good is double teamed, and now he's going to have to dribble it out the floor on the perimeter. Vos gets it to Good. He's double, almost triple teamed there. Vos sees an open lane, count the, and they're going to reverse it. A charge, no baskets. They're going to call a charge on Miles Vos. By the looks of it, the whistle went dead for a second and thought Vos was going to have an and one opportunity. Instead, he's going to be called for a charge and no bucket counted. So Bronco fans holding their breath. Could take a sigh of relief. Miller, triple teamed underneath, trying to go to work. Find some separation. Brown's pickpocketed by Vos, and he'll go to the basket for 2 more points. Make it up for what he missed out on. Wildcat lead up to 3 to start the second quarter. This McAvoy skips it over for Miller. Goes to his right, trying to drive in. Faking his way in. Frigon, kick out. McAvoy at 3 in the corner and drills it. McAvoy's first basket of the evening. And it's a 3-pointer to even it at 15. And the Wildcats going right back to work. Frederick cannot answer from 3. Hits the side of the iron. Rebounded by Jackson Bruce. Phenomenal first quarter from the 6'3 sophomore. And a nice fadeaway basket, and he already is going to have a nice start to the second quarter. 10 points for Jackson Bruce. Vos going quick. Out of the inbound, no good. Misses the layup. Vos, the pesky defender, is there. It's going to slow down the Broncos a little bit as Bruce is going to dribble up the floor on Marsh. Trying to drive in. A nice little fadeaway shot. No good. Rebound, Miles Vos. Good. Swings it to Schultz. Frederick dumps it down for Good. Feeling the pressure. Good. Gets it into the corner. Schultz a 3 on the way. No good. A leaping effort to collect that one is going to be Hudson Gaw. Miller goes to the rack. Has to go over. Good, and he gets it. Jordan Miller. Pulling out all the stops, and Coach Dole has seen enough. He's going to call a timeout. As the Wildcats are going to have to talk things over the Broncos. Trailed by 1 at the end of the first quarter, and they've stormed their way back to a 4-point lead. As we'll step aside for just a minute after a few words from our sponsors right here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, 19-15 the score. Both these teams just trading leads. A lob in for good. It's no good. Gets his own rebound in, puts it in. Will Goods got his third point of the evening. After collecting his own rebound is, I mean, almost K-State-esque like of just going for the straight lob, and could whoever getting the basket off the inbound. This one, they're going to call it Louisburg basketball as the home crowd here not happy with that call.
Wildcats, 15,
Parker Stanfield check it in for Will Good. Not a bad first time in a Wildcat uniform, Will Good. And not a bad basket, Jackson Bruce. Already 4 points in the second quarter. So Stanfield has 2 fouls, so that's one to watch for the Wildcats. Cush's basket, no good. Spring Hill going quick in transition. This is Bruce on the right wing. Closely guarded by Marsh. Bruce spins, puts up the shot, and they're going to say he traveled. Bruce again doing what he does best and just trying to get to the basket, and Will Good is already back in. Didn't take that long, and Stanfield's going to check out of the game. And so will Owen Marsh as Derek Frederick checks back in for the Wildcats. Frederick for Vos. Scooped up by Schultz. Cush. Wildcats to swing it around. A floater on the way from Vos. No good. Good gets the rebound. It'll rim out, and still a fight for the rebound. That's going to stay with the Wildcats. Last touched by Carter Gaw, the 6'1 senior. Wildcats off the inbound. Good. Surveys. He'll take a few dribbles and hand it off for Cush. Now it's to Schultz. Back for Cush on the wing. Skips it over to Frederick. Gets it back from Vos. Dumps it down. Good is triple teamed. It's poked away. They're going to say last touched by the Wildcats. And that's kind of been the game plan of what Ryan Jackson has told me, is that he just transferred in last Friday, so film has to be a little different. So we're kind of just trapping him anytime he gets the ball in a position where we can set up that trap. So that's why you've seen him double, almost triple teamed, because he stands at 6'10". It's a bit of a height disadvantage, but of course we've seen players that, you know, size doesn't matter. You can just play with your heart and play with your athleticism. And Jordan Miller is going to be calling for a reach, trying to steal it out of the hands of Schultz. So Miller picking up his first foul in the first of the second quarter. Schultz will be the one to inbound. Vos pops up. Gets it to Schultz on the right wing and gets back here from Frederick. Zipped around the perimeter. Cush going off a screen from Good. Forces it out to Schultz. Schultz floater inside, no good. Good tips it up, rebounded by Vos. Nice under the basket layup for Miles Vos. 4 points in the second quarter for the 5'8 senior. 2-point lead for the Broncos still. Wildcat faithful making some noise. 2 on the way from Bruce. Off the side of the glass, rebounded by Will Good. Minute 25 to play. Wildcats will run the offense. 4 out, 1 in look. Cush skips around. Vos a 3 from the right wing. Count it. Miles Vos, 7 points in the second quarter, and the Wildcats take the lead right back. Minute 7 to play here in the first half. We'll be right back here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Minute 7 to play here in the first half. Spring Hill to inbound the basketball. It'll be Evan Brown to get it to Jackson Bruce, who's been the do-it-all guard for the Broncos tonight. Brown will drive in. Hook shot over Schultz is good for Evan Brown, his first basket of the evening. Broncos get the lead right back. 5th lead change tonight. Good. Surveys. Gets it to Vos. Swung around to Cush. He'll drive. Can't get it off the glass. Good. The rebound. Second chance basket. No good. But a whistle on the floor. They're going to call a foul on Will Good. That's his second foul. And the stop and stable letting him hear it. 25 seconds, shot clock is off for Jackson Bruce. They'll go for an ISO look. Hands it off for Brown. McAvoy, Bruce, goes to the corner. Jackson trying to go to work. Corner 3 for Gone. Can't get it at the buzzer. And the Broncos, nevertheless, have a 23-22 lead at the half. When we come back, it'll be our halftime show presented to you by Michael Grant of Farm Bureau Financial Services. When we come back after our commercial break, right here on your home for Bronco basketball, Spring Hill Sports Live.
My name is Dr. Claire Strode. I'm the owner.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336. Or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. the industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Touchdown, Louisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes!
You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live in time for a halftime show presented to you by Michael Gran of Farm Bureau Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. Brendan Bolin back here with you to break down the first half stats, starting with our visitors from Louisburg. Leading the way, Miles Vos with 7 points, all of them being in that second quarter. And then trailing in efforts, Luke Schultz with 5 points, all those in the first quarter. And also in efforts, 3 points from Derek Frederick and Will Good, the new Wildcat on the block, and 2 points from Ethan Cush and Owen Marsh. Looking at the foul total, Schultz, Good, and Stanfield all with 2 fouls apiece. Miles Vos with 1. As off the charge call after almost could have had one opportunity. And now for the Broncos leading the way, Jackson Bruce, 12 points for the 6'3 sophomore. And also in trailing efforts, 4 points from Martin Fregon, 3 points from Peyton McAvoy, and 2 points for Evan Brown and Jordan Miller. It's mainly been a closely contested game. 5 lead changes in this matchup is, like we've talked about in this broadcast, both these teams have a reason to play hard and gritty tonight. And certainly, of course, with Coach Dahl having the size advantage with Will Good, but Spring Hill's had a nice plan around him. Double, triple team him when he gets the ball and pressure him as much as you can. And for the Broncos, the perimeter's not been working, but certainly Jackson Bruce knows how to dial up the offense and make sure that he's been a solid staple for the Broncos, as he's got 12 of the Broncos' 23. And that'll do it for our halftime show, presented to you by Michael Grand from Farm Bureau Financial Services. We'll step aside for just a few moments. When we come back, second half action from Spring Hill. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Touchdown, Louisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Third quarter action here from Spring Hill High School. Brendan Bolin back here with you. So we take a look at the starting 5 on the floor for the Wildcats. Cush, who just shot that one, misses the mark there, and Broncos trying to fight for the rebound. Still on the floor, collected by Evan Brown. They'll call timeout to make sure they have possession, so we'll stay here. So on the floor for the Wildcats, Frederick, Vos, Cush, Good, and Schultz. And you can catch all the 5 for the Broncos as they're currently in the halftime, or not the halftime, but the timeout huddle. Just trying to fight for loose basketball, come up with possession, call the quick timeout. Spring Hill's got a couple to work with here. Led by head coach Connor Bouchard in his third year, 23-33 record. And 8-13 and 7-14 in his first 2 years, but finally turned things around this last year, 8-6, and that's where the Broncos currently sit right now. So if the Broncos can keep the results and hang on, they'll be on track for Bouchard's second straight winning season. Or their first winning season this year. Bouchard been a coach where, of course, it's kind of been a trend recently that most first-year head coaches can tend to struggle. And of course, it can happen based off, changing culture, changing coaching tendencies. I mean, you've seen it with Coach Ben Dole, head coach of the Chieftains. KC Simmons as Fregon knocks down both of his free throws. But it's just been a common trend as of recently with first-year head coaches. It just takes time to develop into the system and getting used to how things work in high school basketball, but Bouchard's doing a nice job in his third year with the athletes he's got around him, and these Broncos are bought in. They're going to call a foul on. I'm not sure they called that on, because called it on Stromberger, but they called it on Jackson, excuse me. It's his first foul. Spring Hill with possession. Gets it to Miller. Jackson thought about driving it. It's back to Fregon. Hill drive in. Corner three on the way. Short of the mark. And a nice 100 IQ play by Jordan Miller to swipe it off the leg of Vos, so the Broncos will retain possession under the basket. They have a 3-point lead over the Wildcats. Neither team has scored in the first minute, 15 seconds. Besides those 2 free throws from Fregon, and Miller will go to the line again for 2 shots. They're going to tag the foul to number 10. That's Derek Frederick. It is his first and the second for the Wildcats. Miller makes his first one. Miller just 2 lone points coming in that last quarter. His total on the first half, and starts the second half with 2 made free throws. The Broncos 4-4 from the charity stripe to start the third quarter. They have a 5-point lead. Three on the way in the corner. It's drilled by Ethan Cush. First basket for the Wildcats. Puts them down just 2 points. Bruce driving. Can't get the tough basket to go. It was bobbled away, but Cush picks it up as it was rolled right to him. Schultz pull up 2 inside. Knocks it down. We're tied at 27. Miller, a nice find for it. Gone. Swatted away by Good. Second chance bucket, no good from Bruce. And the Wildcats pick it up. This is a good thing you can have at will. Good. Can swat baskets off the glass with ease. Louisburg's 6th lead change attempt, no good. So we're still knotted at 27. Miller goes to work off Frederick. They're going to call a blocking foul on Frederick. So back-to-back fouls picked up by the 5'9 junior. Brooks Byer and Peyton McAvoy checking in for the Broncos. Jackson Bruce and Martin Fregon out of the game for the Broncos. Miller surveys. Catch and shoot 3, drilled from Peyton McAvoy. His second 3, 6 points for the 6-foot junior. Vos almost went out of bounds. He's going to climb into the stands and say hello. Schultz drives in, floater, no good. Good, the rebound, that won't go either. It's finally scooped up and collected by Ryan Jackson. McAvoy, back turn, it gets it to Miller. Miller. Catch and shoot three, why not? That one just off the center of the glass. Fight for the rebound. Vos picks it up. Here they go in transition. Frederick is going to travel. It's going to go right back the other way as Freegon's going to check right back into the game. And he'll take out Ryan Jackson. And for the Wildcats, it'll be Parker Stanfield checking out Ethan Cush. And one more in, why not? Owen Marsh checking out Derek Frederick. So Miller will hand it off to Evan Brown to set up the offense. Brown takes the three, why not? No good. Vos leaps over to collect the board. So he'll slow the tempo. Gets the screen from Good, and he'll drive, kick out, Good. Shot a bit of threes in practice, he'll opt to drive inside. He's gonna face the double team. Right on the baseline, trying to send it to the top of the perimeter, and it's stolen away by Jordan Miller. Dumps it down, Byer rolls it in. Brooks Byer gets his first basket. The Broncos extend the lead to 5. Vos goes off the screen from Good. Marsh, pull up two inside from the free throw, no good. Good with the rebound and the second chance basket. And Will Good had to battle, but he's got his first basket of the second half. Little over halfway played in this third quarter. And Evan Brown of Trey to answer right back. The second three-pointer for the Broncos to start this quarter. Marsh, Stanfield, poked away by Byer, collected by Vos. Now he'll drive. Thought about it, Schultz gets it to Marsh, right back for Vos. Catch and shoot three, drilled by Luke Schultz. He had 5 points in that first half. He's got 5 points in this quarter. Way to answer back, young man. Miller gets it to McAvoy. Can't answer there. Schultz, a lot of pressure. They're going to call a foul on Jordan Miller. Miller picking up foul number 2. As it'll be Hudson Gaw. Averaging 3 points a game this season. This senior campaign. Wildcats going quick to work. Good. Just towering over the Broncos. And another quick basket for the 6'10 senior. He's got 7 on the evening. Freegon will drive. Up top for Gaw. Freegon is going to pull the trigger. And he's fouled. 3 free throws coming up as Schultz just got there a bit late. It's going to be Schultz's third foul. So Freegon, who has been already a solid free throw shooter, he's made all 4 attempts. Now an even 5 of 5. It's a 50% free throw shooter. And the subs are going to have to wait as they buzzed him in, but since we're shooting 3, it's going to be after the second one. Freegon on attempt number 2. Can't make it, his first missed. Marsh and B. Stanfield out of the game. Billy Vos and Derek Frederick back in. Freegon makes his third attempt, 2 of 3. The Wildcats facing the full court pressure. Vos is going to be forced out of bounds as he was trapped right near going across the timeline. Vos, he already had pressure on his left side. And another guy right behind him, and then the third right there at the sideline. And Bruce can't make the basket as he is half-stepping his way to the rack. Wildcats facing no pressure this time, trying to drive. An official timeout is Ben Dull, I guess, is a little bit too verbal. Or somebody was being verbal in the Wildcat student section. That's going to force the referees to take a timeout. Jackson Bruce out of the game, Jordan Miller checking back in. So I guess something was said in the student section or on the bench that Coach Dole had to be talked to and warned by the referee. So we play on here, minute 25 to play. Frederick dumps it down for good. He's double teamed, kicks it out to Vos. Trey on the way, no good. Rebound, Brooks Byard. In transition, it's Miller. He'll drive, gets it off the glass. Jordan Miller. He's got 4 in this quarter. Broncos again lead by 5 points. Dump down for good, right back for Frederick. It's no good inside. Byard another rebound. And I guess Miller kind of got a bit too up the floor, and he's like, well, I got to go back and help Byard. Miller trying to go drive in again, and he's going to have to earn these 2. They'll call Frederick for his 3rd foul. And that's the 5th foul, sending the Broncos into the bonus with 46.8 seconds remaining. Jordan Miller already 2 of 2 at the line in this quarter. Misses the first one. Cush checks in for Billy Vos. Miller's gotten one more on the way. 62.5. Free throw shooting. Broncos get their own rebound. Hudson Gaw flips it to Freegon. Miller almost poked away by Cush. He'll stay with it. And Miller trying to drive in on Cush, finds Byard. He's blocked, but he's fouled. A nice job to stay with it from Brooks Byard. That's going to be a foul on Ethan Cush. It's his 2nd. Brooks Byard to the line for 2 free throws. Can't make the first one. And that was just a colossal play there. Went all around. Almost could have had a clean block, but I guess Cush got him on the arm to end it. Byard knocks down his 2nd free throw. He's got 3 points on the night. All of them have come in this quarter. Vos fouled hard. It's out of bounds on the Wildcats, and he's confused, wanting a call. Coach Dole shaking his head, knowing that that was a foul. But they're not going to call it. Broncos get it right back on their own side of the court. Inbounded for Freegon. Shot clock is off. 17 seconds. Miller will hang on to it. Freegon sets the screen. Miller trying to drive. And they're going to call a travel. So the Wildcats will get it here with 9.3 seconds. Schultz inbounds it to Vos. Broncos will send pressure. No last shot. Frederick zooms past, dumps it down for Schultz. Gonna try and drive. No good off the glass. 40-34 the score after 3. We've got 8 more minutes of basketball here on the evening. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's been an exciting one so far. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. One more quarter left to play here on the evening, as it's been a closely contested game between these two squads. New players, impact players, several lead changes. We've seen it all tonight. Bruce, a quick 2 off the assist from Jordan Miller. His first points of the second half. 8-point lead for the Broncos. Good is triple teamed underneath. Trying to find a pass. It's swiped away by the Broncos. And already a 4-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Evan Brown getting a steal on the back end. 10-point lead for the Broncos. They've got a 4-0 offensive run to start the quarter. Good. He'll shoot the 3 off the side of the iron. Rebounded by Evan Brown. Miller into the corner for McAvoy. Offensive foul. I'm going to tag it on Jordan Miller. It's his third. So Miller in foul trouble a little bit early on. So that's number 3 on number 3. Bose dribbling up the timeline. Little over a minute played. Bose dumps it down for guess who? Will Good. He's facing the double team. Back to Vos. He'll drive baseline into the corner. Now swung around. For Good up top. Another 3. Why not? Can't bank it in. Rebounded by Peyton McAvoy. Gets it back from Bruce. Now to the corner for Evan Brown. Miller has it up top. Now for Brown. Fakes right. Bruce to the left. Floater inside. Won't go. An offensive foul. They're going to tag it on Jackson Bruce. It's his first foul. And the second foul of the quarter for the Spring Hill Broncos. And the Broncos getting the basketball. Press has really worked for the Spring Hill so far. Several turnovers just off of that press alone. Created 4 points off those turnovers. Bruce sips it down for Martin Freegon. Freegon had 3 points in that last quarter off of free throws. And Coach Dahl's going to call a full timeout and send his squad to have a talk on the bench. As Spring Hill already a 6-0 run as they have a 12-point lead over the Wildcats. 46-34, 5:48 left to play here in the last quarter of play.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us. One patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health, because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, they. The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Brendan Bolin back here with you on the call. This tightly contested matchup between two Frontier League teams. Both are trying to fight for some more playoff implications. Vos with his left draws the foul. He's got two at the line coming up. They'll give it to Jackson Bruce. Already picking up two alone in this quarter. It's Miles Vos. Been a phenomenal leader for this Wildcats squad. As he makes his first free throw. It's his first trip in this game. Owen Marsh and John Getterman checking in for the first time. And both of them made by Miles Vos. Up the timeline goes Miller. Brown trying to find separation. Just gets it to Bruce instead on the right wing. Miller surveys. Flip to the corner. Now back around to the top of the key for Freegon. Driving. Pull up two inside is good for Evan Brown. His first basket of the fourth quarter. 12-point lead for the Broncos, their largest tonight. Louisburg just needs a three if they want to inch their way back. Vos off the iron, no good. Here come the Broncos. Quick in pace. Bobble around off the hands of Owen Marsh. It'll stay with the Broncos. 4.5 minutes to play. Louisburg on the outside looking in. Need a win to stay alive in their hopes for playoff destiny. For the Broncos, they have a home game, but need another win to stay alive as a block from Will Good. Miller trying to drive in as the Rocketeers out of bounds. Still Spring Hill basketball. Bruce zips it to Miller. Gets a double team now for Bruce again. Shot clock down to 12. Bruce drives in, goes to his right, count the buckets. And Jackson Bruce having a phenomenal start to the fourth quarter. 6 points for the sophomore guard. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Bruce makes his free throw. Ryan Jackson checks in for Peyton McAvoy, and Brooks Byer will also be checking into the game as they'll take out Jackson Bruce. So the Broncos now without their leading scorer. They still have Martin Freegun out on the floor. He's going to guard Good along with Miller. Pokes it away from Good. They're going to say off of Jordan Miller. Miles Vos inbound the basketball. Surveys. Lets Good jump up for it and gets it right back. Back for Good. Three on the way for Frederick. Gets the buckets. Derek Frederick, who had a three in the first quarter, makes his second basket, also a three in this quarter. As the Wildcats trying to claw their way back from a double-digit deficit. Freegon is going to be fouled by Cush. And that's Cush's third. This third. Wildcats have 3 fouls. Frederick has 3. Cush now has 3. And also Luke Schultz has 3. Will Good has 2. And Parker Stanfield has 2. It's the second foul on the Wildcats this quarter. Sideline inbound for Bruce, who checks back in. Gets it back from Miller. Goes off a screen. Skip to the corner. Three on the way, no good. But it's rebounded by Bruce. Brown a three. Off the side of the glass. Schultz collects the board. Little over halfway to go. Wildcats had a three on the last offensive possession. What can they do here now? Good. Double team. Surveying. Vos, a three on the wing. Off the rim. Rebounded by Freegon. Bruce zips it across the floor for Miller. Underneath, Brown. Hook shot. No good. Bruce trying to fight for the rebound. It's going to be Frederick to pick it up. Zipped across the floor to Vos. He's got two shots coming up. They're going to call the foul on Evan Brown. That's foul number 1. Or sorry, that's his second. My apologies. A little behind on the stat sheet there. Miles Vos to the line for 2 shots made. Both of his attempts already this quarter. Knocks the first one down. Ryan Jackson into the game for Spring Hill. Checks out Evan Brown with his second foul. Jackson only just has 1 foul. Vos' second free throw takes a little bit of a roll, but it falls.
30-second timeout,
Louisburg taking a 30-second timeout, and we'll take a timeout with him. 2:48 left to play. 10-point lead for the Broncos. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor, First Option Bank.
Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ten points separates these two schools as the Broncos playing against the Wildcats for the last time as a conference opponent. Inbound from Miller. This is for McAvoy. Miller gets it right back, beating the press. Miller's going to slow down the tempo. McAvoy, Freegon, Bruce, Jackson, and Miller, the starting 5 on the floor for the Broncos. Miller, or sorry, that's Bruce driving in, gets the basket. Jackson, Bruce, 9 points in the quarter. Broncos extend the lead to 12. Vos goes up with it strong, no good. Jackson collects the board. And Miller is going to beat Vos across the floor. Miller is going to be fouled hard. And now a lot of contact as Miller and Vos getting tied up. It's Vos' second foul. So Miller's going to inbound right near the Broncos bench. It's Bruce with his back turned. Now he'll face his offense. Freegon gets it back. Bruce drives in. Getterman trying to get a charge. No good. Bruce gets his own board. It's zipped around. Broncos offense resets a minute 45. Getterman trying to guard Jackson. Zip to Miller. Hop steps his way. Zipped around right back to Jackson. Shot clock to 20. Freegon underneath. Broncos still trying to move the ball around. Time called by Coach Bouchard. Wants a full timeout. So the minute 27 remaining. The Broncos have plenty of time to try and keep this lead and hang on for win number 9 on the season. Beat the most by Bouchard in his third year with the Broncos. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break here on Spring Hill Sports Live alongside our simulcast with our viewers on Varsity Sports Live with Louisburg.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, Brendan Bolin back here with you from Spring Hill High School on a Valentine's Day evening. Another cold Friday outside, but very heated and competitive indoors. There's a minute 25 left to play in the game. Timeout called by Coach Bouchard.
Full timeout, Spring Hill.
Another full timeout. We'll take another timeout with them. 53-41 the score. Minute 25 left to play here. Bronco basketball coming back here in just a minute on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Back and running here on Spring Hill Sports Live. It's the Broncos with the basketball. Back-to-back timeouts from Bouchard. A nice drive from Ryan Jackson, finally getting his first basket and extending the lead to 14. 3 on the way from good. Can't drill it. Rebounded by Spring Hill. Bruce zips it across the floor. And Miller will hang on to it. Bruce to the corner for Jackson. Just going to be a game of keep away for Spring Hill. Bruce, right back to Jordan Miller. Shot clock down to 12. Jackson will set a screen, but Miller ignores it. Right to Bruce. Easy layup underneath for Jackson Bruce. 11 points in the fourth quarter for Jackson Bruce. Pickpocketed right there. Steal for Peyton McAvoy. Shot clock turned off. The student section getting rowdy. The Broncos are going to sweep the Wildcats in the night's doubleheader. 57-41 the final. And for Coach Bouchard, it's win number 9 on the season. His most he's had in his 3-year tenure with the Broncos. And for Coach Doll, he's going to fall to 3-14 on the season. 9-6 for the Broncos, improving to 6-3 in Frontier League play, and the Wildcats dropping to 1-11 in Frontier League play. We'll step aside for a couple minutes, collect the stats, and give you a preview on what's coming up next here on Spring Hill Sports Live. The Broncos take down the Wildcats 57-41, completing the sweep on the night. here in Spring Hill.
Real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family-owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at elliottInsuranceGroup.com.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
You know our Sonic Smasher, our best burger yet. Well, meet the all-new Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher. Made to order with crispy bacon and fresh veggies. Pinkies up for the Bacon Deluxe Sonic Smasher, part of the Smasher lineup. Live free, eat Sonic.
We welcome you back into our coverage of Bronco basketball here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Now time for our post-game show presented to you by Team Young Realty. Let Team Young get it done for you next time you are looking to buy or sell your home. Give them a call at 913-386-4488 for your free no obligation offer. Brendan Bolin back here with you. Big thanks to Josh Gilliard behind the camera tonight, filling in for Kedden Carbajo with Ryan Hilmer in Wellsville. As we take a look at the final numbers here in this one, as the Broncos take the doubleheader against the Wildcats. And again, a season sweep for Spring Hill over Louisburg. We'll start with our visitors from Louisburg. Leading the way, Miles Vos, 11 points on the night, followed up in scoring Luke Schultz with 10 points, 7 points from the new Wildcat, Will Good, 6 points from Derek Frederick, 5 points from Ethan Cush, and 2 points from Owen Marsh. That'll round out the scoring for Louisburg. And now for Spring Hill, our player of the game, and 23-point scorer, the leading scorer on the night, Jackson Bruce. Phenomenal day for the sophomore. Had an impressive 11 points all in that fourth quarter. So he had 12 leading into halftime. Didn't score anything in the third quarter, and then fourth quarter decided to turn up the heat and drops 11 in that last quarter to make sure the Broncos will walk away victorious with win number 9 on the season. Led by head coach Connor Bouchard. Also in scoring, the second and last Bronco in double digits tonight, Martin Frigon, 10 points for him. A nice job by the 6'2 senior, averaging about 9 points a game this season, gets 10 points on the night. Also in scoring, you had 7 for Evan Brown, 6 points for Peyton McAvoy and Jordan Miller, 3 points for Brooks Beyer. And then, of course, Ryan Jackson rounds out the scoring with 2 points. And taking a look at sort of the... But meanwhile, I'm going to pull up the standings in Keisha real quick. I'm going to pull up the 5A standings. Currently, the Broncos are sitting in that last home game spot, which they'll have at 8 with conference foe. Excuse me. Let me real quickly go back there. Projected to host St. James Academy, the St. James Thunder. The Wildcats are trying to fight for that last spot, but this loss kind of slims their chances just a little bit. So we now made it on the Acacia website. In 5A, Spring Hill goes to 9-6, and then depending on how DeSoto did, Spring Hill would go to the 7 spot, and they would have a date with Baser Linwood, the Bobcats. So that would be the tall for 5A. Topeka Island Park, the number 1 team in 5A, easily 16-0. Piper sitting at 14-2, and how about Bonner Springs at 12-3 under first-year head coach Gruber? So you can sometimes struggle as a first-year head coach, but in times like Gruber yourself still bringing in a lot of talented players, you're still going to have an edge, and he's certainly done just that with Spring Hill this season. Louisburg and Fort Scott are the 2 out of the playoff projections. Tonganoxie has a game next week, so that'll all depend on how that goes. Wamego, Lebec County have 12 losses, and Paola has 9. Holton with 11 as well. So you're basically banking on one of those 2 teams to lose out, and then you can try and win the next couple of games. As we'll take a look at that now, as we'll start with Louisburg, our visitors. Of course, 2 more games on the season, both on Tuesdays, 2 weeks. You got Eudora at home on senior night on Tuesday, February 18th. That's against Eudora, who's kind of middle of the pack, 7-7 on the season for the Cardinals. And then the last game, you're on the road against Blue Valley Southwest. That'll be a tough challenge, as Blue Valley Southwest, they compete in 5A, which 5A is pretty much a gauntlet, as you could tell. Blue Valley Southwest sitting at 5-10 on the season, so not one of their better seasons this year, but still face a really tough conference and schedule for the Timberwolves. And as for us here on Spring Hill, you get the win at home against Louisburg, and then after that you got 2 more home games. Ottawa, you're on the road at, and you've got another game against Ottawa on the 28th of February. So 2 games against Ottawa, the number 1 team in 4A at a 15-0 record led by head coach McCullough. To kind of round out your schedule, you've got a date with Paola at home once again. You were just on the road with them last week. You got to go right back home to take on the Panthers once more. Bonner Springs, the 3rd team in 5A, currently sitting pretty high in the rankings at number 5. You got number 5 Bonner Springs coming right back, but that'll change depending on the rankings that'll come out on the 18th of February, the final one that'll stick into the remainder of this season. And then you have Eudora on the road on Friday, February 21st, as that'll round out the season. So 5 games for Spring Hill, about and most of 5A. And then you have 2 to 3 games if you're a 4A team like the Wildcats. So plenty of competition to go around, but that'll do it for us here from Spring Hill High School. Again, thanks to those watching from Louisburg on our Varsity Sports Live channel. Such an amazing night for basketball here. We've got only 2 weeks left of the season. Again, make sure to visit our website at varsitysportslive.com to check out what games are coming up next and to request to be at a school near you. So make sure to check out varsitysportslive.com. We'll have our full schedule. We'll have our postseason coverage. That'll be announced on our Twitter most likely, and the high schools will announce it as well, but also kind of wrapping up spring sports. So make sure you tune into our website after the postseason of basketball and winter sports to check out our spring schedule. That'll be coming out here in about a couple weeks. But that'll do it for us here from Spring Hill High School. Thanks again to my cameraman, Josh Gilliard. Boss man, BJ Harris. I'm Brendan Bowen, signing out from Spring Hill High School. Good night, everyone, and have a happy Valentine's Day.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at varsitysportslive.com.